So Naomi's going to run the Skytrack for the first time. It's all the way up in position right now for painting the sunburst. So back up this way and take a look.
Oh, that's gonna be so nice. We're not gonna die painting it.
I know, it's so great. As long as you keep me safe, that is.
I thought I was going up there to paint too.
Oh.
I mean,
Well, we can take turns. I'm happy for you to do it. But, so a couple things. So, obviously you don't want to really drive it or move it while the boom is up. So it's in place now. The parking brake is set. I'll show you the parking brake in a second. But if you look at this boom, one of the common things that happens is people flip these things over backwards. Super, super terrifying. But, because if you lift this boom, if you lift this boom up right now, if you lifted it all the way up, it would just flip straight back. Because it's designed.
As it goes up, you need to pull it in.
Well, you lift it up a little bit, just you bring it back. You just don't want to lift it all the way up and then, you know, because there's a lot of weight in the back of it. So we're going to lift it just enough to clear the house and then bring it back down. Make sense? And then bring it all the way back. So you're gonna lift it.
And it doesn't rotate sideways.
Well, it does, but you have to flip a different switch and stuff. So right now it's just set. The stick is only going to be able to control up and down and in and out. Okay? And that's all you really need to know for right now. So you're going to lift it up until you can bring it back and clear the house, and then you'll bring it all the way in slowly till the basket and all this is fully back. And then once everything's fully back, then you'll just lower it down. Make sense?
Yep.
So you're gonna lift it up, pull it back.
To clear this edge of the house?
Yeah, you'll see. Yeah, you'll have to lift it pretty high. And it's not, you're fine if you have it up there. I'm just saying, don't just like keep lifting and lifting because you're like, oh, I'll just bring it all the way back and then bring it down. So that's the main thing to remember. So, oh, you guys stay back over there. Maybe later. Go over there. Okay, so you ready?
Yep, ready.
So come on over here. I guess we should walk around the back probably, but. So inside of this one's hydrostatic. We're not really gonna go over to the driving controls right now, but this is forward, reverse, neutral. And then this is the brake, and then the gas down over there.
And that's for all the driving things.
Yeah, and you really won't even need to use the gas, but if you're like trying to bring it in a little bit faster, while you're bringing it in, you can rev it up a little bit if you need to, but you really don't need to. Over here, oops, right there.
So this, it makes it up to like 42 feet.
Yeah, something like that. So anyway, right here, that button right there is the parking brake. And right now the parking brake is turned on. When it's in the up position, it won't even let us move if we tried to move it.
Okay.
These buttons right here, this one tilts the whole entire unit side to side. No, the entire thing. So this entire...
So it lifts up one side of the wheel, like above the wheels, and like does
it can
like
tip
this
it back
to level
and
it.
forth, to level.
So if you're on uneven ground, you can level it first before raising the boom.
Correct, yep.
Okay.
And so that's what these buttons
So
are.
this thing. So we
right
don't
now,
really need that.
if I were to press this, which I will actually, to show you that the parking brake is on, it doesn't do anything because it's disengaged.
Oh, because the parking brake.
It's a safety
Okay,
feature.
and we have this to know how we're sitting.
So we have it leveled right now. So this lever right here is the main lever you're going to be working with, and these buttons switch the mode. So if you wanted to tilt the forks forward and back, then you hold down.
Like down like this?
Yeah, which you're not going to have to do. But if you wanted to do that, you would hold down the yellow button while you use the stick. Make sense? So the yellow button and the blue button just change the mode. So you're not going to touch those buttons
at all.
So
the yellow button does this, but okay, if you lift it higher...
No, it automatically keeps it level.
It automatically does?
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, okay.
So it keeps it level automatically. So right now you won't really have to go in those modes.
I need a skid loader like this.
Yeah. So you won't have to go in those modes at all. So...
And the blue does what?
The blue switches it into another mode, which lets you tilt the bucket left and right.
Oh, wow.
So it has a lot of variations, but don't touch the buttons at all.
Okay.
For the purposes of bringing me up and down. So all that you're gonna do is is work with this stick right here. Oh, right over here is the key. See the key?
Yep.
You just turn it and it starts, and then you shut it off and it's off. And same as like a car.
So this key is for running the whole thing or just for running this?
You can shut it off. Go ahead and shut it off. And just leave it there. Yeah.
And now the joystick won't work, right?
I'm not sure. I think if you push the joystick down, let me do it. It's actually pretty close to the house right now, but yeah, it is disengaged.
So it has to be running.
It feels like maybe I could.
You could try to lift it up. It's close to the house.
Nope, it's totally disengaged, which is really nice because then if someone climbs in here and starts yanking on things.
Good thing.
So,
a random
I don't really know what that's for.
mascot.
Yeah, the mascot. All right, so I'm gonna have you start it, and then the first thing I'm gonna have you do is lift it up. So when you pull back, that lifts up the entire boom, okay? The whole boom will come up when you pull this back. Okay. And then when you move it side to side, when you move it to the left, it will bring the boom in, telescope in. And pushing it out this way is telescopes it out. You'll get the feel of it really fast. But the first thing I want you to do is just lift it up a little ways.
I'm gonna read the pictures. Okay.
And then you'll be able to
start
see.
It.
I don't think you even need to press the brake down, but it's probably a good idea. Okay, so go ahead and pull the stick straight back.
We got our parts already.
Yep, and just pull it back real slow and you'll get the feel of it. All right, you can shut it off.
So it doesn't like have a stop point.
Oh no, my water tipped over. Say again.
It doesn't have a stop point down at the bottom like it does with boom. I mean, it pulls it in until it stops.
Right. No, it just stops when it hits the ground. So, because depending on the terrain you're on, you would need to have it lower or higher.
True.
So, but yeah. What do you think?
Did I do okay?
You did great. Absolutely wonderful.
I can't believe that thing levels itself. That makes it like 100 times easier.
Yeah, if you had to constantly be adjusting the forks.
Well, yeah, if you had a person up there, well, that's what I thought, because like a skid loader or something, you have to do that. You have to think about that, you know, evening your load as you come down or whatever, or go up.
Yep.
That's nice.
Exactly. Well, cool. So that's how you operate a GEHL or a Lull or a Skytrack. There's a bunch of different name brands. Telehandler. This is the GEHL DL-6H 42. And hydrostatic, super nice. I'll just also show you here. Right here is a shift lever. This is how you shift between the different gears. And when you're just going around the yard and not going far, you just leave it in first gear. And then it's just in forward or reverse, and you just modulate the brake. So it's super easy to drive, which is really nice. And then, like I said, these, a yellow button and the blue button.
I want to try the buttons later.
Yeah. Since we got it positioned right now, we won't drive it around yet.
Yeah, you have it positioned very exactly. I was worried about the bird feeder.
Yeah, it came down. As long as we stay right here, you can just touch the one stick and that's it.
Did you see my gauging how far in I needed to pull the boom before I could let it down, and it like missed the roof by?
Yeah, you did great. Yeah, I was wondering if you would stop when it got close to the edge and then like raise it again, but you didn't.
If I needed to, I would.
I know. You like to live on the edge, of course. So,
Drive big machines.
Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to know about this. So, thumbs up for Naomi operating the GEHL, and she's going to be putting me up there pretty soon because we're going to work on painting up there. So, thanks a ton for watching. If you want to see another interesting video, click on one of these videos right here. This video up here is the one that YouTube thinks that you should watch. And this one down here is a random video that I chose for you. So go ahead and click on one of those, and we'll see you over there in just a few seconds. All right, we'll talk to you in the next one.
They run up and down, the girls run up and down this driveway on bare feet all the time.
Quite the crowd we have here.